So Pacific, we got the Warriors. Warriors in terms of moves, I feel like pretty much was only Buddy Hield, right? Buddy Hield was the biggest thing. Oh, and Melton. Yeah, Buddy Hield, Melton. Little rumors they were trying to trade for what's his name? Marketing, right? But that never
You would know better than I,
materialized.
sir.
I think the Jazz wanted too much, right? Then they want like three firsts and like Kaminga or something. They weren't willing to do that. So now they got same crew as last year, plus just Healed and Melton. I guess two nice depth pieces. Lawrence. I got the Warriors in the playing again though. Yeah, they'll probably win like 48-ish games. I feel like unless they make a trade, because I mean honestly they need a big. They don't really have a good big. So if they can somehow trade for a big that fits their system, maybe they can get the 50 wins and be like a six seed. But as constructed, I don't really see them being any better than they've been the past two seasons.
I mean, yeah, I don't see this team doing too many amazing things, but I also see them. I kind of want to say securely making it into the playoffs, fifth or sixth seed.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like it's kind of like a you can look at this and feel it as like a last hoorah for some of the guys. Like Curry, you looking at Curry like this is probably his last like because like the rating's right there. Like Melton's there. Melton's there for a reason. It's to give Curry less minutes moving forward. Curry needs more time to be sitting on the bench and relaxing and pretty much coaching. Same with Draymond. He doesn't really have a replacement, but Draymond's gonna do Draymond. But Draymond knows like he's only got a few left in him, and then you look at the rest of them. There's just like a bunch of like they try really hard and they play really high hustle, really high energy players around those two vets, and you just kind of feel like this is like kind of like a last stand for the Warriors. So I think it's gonna be a little bit better of a season for them.
I'm like I already said, Clippers not making the playoffs. They're gonna be like an 11 seed. On paper, you're like, Clippers. They only lost Paul George. They're probably still good. No, they're not. I don't trust James Harden. I don't trust Kawhi to play a full season. And you're gonna need those two to play. Maybe not even 70, 75 games. Like I don't even think they're gonna play the minimum to make an all NBA team. Like I don't even think they're gonna play 65 games. Like especially not Kawhi. I feel like at this point in his career, it's asking too much. So at best, they're like a play-in team, but we're talking 9, 10 seed getting bounced in the first play-in game. But more so for me, I got them winning probably, I don't know, probably 41 games. Like I said, that 10th seed spot. Yeah, they just don't got enough, and the West is just getting better. All the young teams are kind of, flipping up and, getting better than some of these older teams like the Clippers. I mean, they're pretty old in terms of just who's on the roster. Their only good young guy is Terrence Mann. I mean, honestly, that's pretty much the only good young guy. For them, they got to get younger. I mean, they invested too much into the Paul George and Kawhi era, and all they got to show for was one Western Conference Finals visit, and it was just Paul George. And I don't know, it was just always one or the other. One would get hurt, one would have to carry the load, or the other one gets hurt, the other one has to carry the load. So it just didn't work out. Clippers, they suck, and I like it. The Lakers, GOAT James. I'm torn, Lawrence. I feel like the Lakers are gonna be. I want to say play in, but something just tells me they got enough firepower and enough change to happen with JJ coming in as a coach. I like what he's doing with the offense so far. He won't make the same boneheaded decisions like D Ham made, where D Ham's go to was three guards in a rotation, which didn't make sense at all for like most of the time. I understand if you're playing Golden State, yeah, run three guards. But we're not going to run three guards if we're going up against the Nuggets. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, you don't have any boneheaded decisions like that. But do they have enough to contend for a championship? I don't think so. So, I think that's where maybe a midseason trade happens. But I think the Lakers are good enough to finish at least top five. Top five is probably their ceiling for now. I think Rui finally getting the start. He should have started last year, but they kind of just kept messing with the rotation and kind of mess up his mojo. So if Rui starts and looks good beside Anthony Davis for the majority of the season, I feel like they'll build chemistry and they'll be fine. But yeah, I got the Lakers fifth seed making the playoff.
The only thoughts I have on the Lakers is if they need like a midseason trade, what piece is going? And if I have a piece to go, it's probably D'Angelo Russell. D'Lo is probably what moves to try to flip the script on the season if it's not working out or it's not looking hot, I should say.